Chris from Canopy Crypto here. Just wanted to show you my latest project, which is work in progress. It's basically a game, a blockchain game called Save the Cub, or even Cubs on Stumps. I've been working on this for a little while. Again, it's work in progress, but wanted to show you where I was at and get any feedback you have in terms of how to improve it, how to make it more interesting, and maybe have some people try it too. It's open for you can practice and try it out. Currently live, but basically it's a 10 by 10 blockchain game where you have to save the cub. The cub is in the middle, and there are loggers in the red hats here that spawn and try and get to the cub, and if they get to the cub, you lose. It's pretty simple. But in order to slow down the loggers, you can plant trees in the way, which they can chop down after 2 moves, or you can put rocks in the way, which they cannot move. And so those are sort of 2 options. The third option also is you'll have protesters, and protesters can be also placed in front of the cub to protect them, but the protesters do get tired and then they wander off after a few moves. So yeah, that's basically how it works. Basically block the loggers from getting to the cub and use trees, rocks, or protesters to stop them. So you can get points as you progress, and then go from there. Some thoughts I had were offering NFTs for sale for upgrades if you wanted to have, say, the protesters last longer rather than disappear, or maybe the trees would not disappear as soon, or be able to be chopped down so quickly. A bunch of options like that, but I'm open to any feedbacks in the comments. I'll just show you basically how it goes. There is an admin area where you can adjust the back end. I thought of it as a play to earn game, but definitely there are some legal implications in various countries, so I'm kind of shying away from that. But it is possible. But here's the settings where you can toggle how often a new logger spawns, as well as the number of turns before protesters disappear. So yeah, some settings there. Basically you just log in with your wallet, and I've got a little bit of sound effects in the background, and some birds chirping, and there's also sound effects when you chop down tree, or the loggers chop down trees. But you can hit practice. A play isn't fully functional yet, but if you hit practice, go to cubsonstumps.com, you can try. So basically you drag the boulders, they make a little scratching sound, and then the logger advances. So you can put trees in the way and try and protect the cub with boulders. Boulders, again, don't disappear, but trees can be chopped down, as you'll see. And there's also protesters.
Hey, stop.
See, so there's the protesters say, hey, stop, and the loggers can now chop down the trees in 2 moves and advance. So you can put the trees in the way, try and slow down the logger.
Hey, stop.
And it takes a while for the next logger to spawn, but there will be.
Hey,
there
stop.
he is. Another logger will spawn every few moves. And if you're not careful about protecting the cub, then eventually the logger will approach the cub, and now they can diagonal in and get the cub, and
Hey, stop.
you lose, and then you can play again.